This here is Gary at Geeb 1872 on Twitter and YouTube. Please go give him subscribers. He's about to hit 1,000. Let's help him out. And of course we're here for the Hearts game. So let's see how it pans out. Where did I go? Just standing there watching, pass it to Ken and put it in an empty net. Oh shit. And McGregor's just made a really important save. Back to the game. Oh! What a goal, by the way. No time to happy out! From the sons of Ireland. What a game! End to end, 3-0! Excellent first half there. What are your thoughts at the end of the first half?
Roller coaster. End to end, mental. Final 3-0 up. I'm losing my voice shouting at the ref.
Oh, I've not lost mine just yet, it's on the way, but I think my favourite thing so far is it's got to be that whenever Naismith gets the ball, I've never heard a more electric boo in my life. It's because of what he said, isn't it, when he left?
Naismith's still getting the boo treatment, so he should as well.
Who's your man in the match so far?
Everybody, the team's playing brilliant. Defence still looks a bit shaky, they've got a big guy up front, it's a bit of a handful, but I don't know, Morelos, you could argue he's got 2 assists, he's got 1 for sure, possibly 2, and he scored, so probably Morelos.
So what do you think, we're going to go into the analysis at the end of the game, but what do you think the final score is going to be?
I'll say 4-0, I'll say we'll get 1 more in the second half, not better.
5-1!
5-1.
9 minutes in the second half and Hearts are down to 10 men! Not a chance, mate. Still 3-0! It's looking good now, man. So that's the final whistle just blown. Of course the final score was 3-1. Before we get into the analysis at the end, what happens as soon as Hearts scored their goal? What do you really think happened then?
We stopped playing. Simple as that.
Yeah, I agree. It was like we were shook. As soon as they went down to 9 men, on the outside anyway, they started to perform a lot better.
Yeah, ridiculous. The last half an hour of the game, you wouldn't even have known that they were down to 10 men. You know, it was really, really bad, but thankfully the first half got us the result in the end, so aye, happy with the 3 points.
When I say 9 men, I mean actually on the outside of the pitch, not the keeper. So just to cover my own arse.
They went down to 10 men. They had 1 man sent off.
We'll get into this a bit more in the analysis outside of my box. Hopefully we get a couple more opinions too. So that's the end of the game now. The final whistle has been blown and the feeling of elation has started. The final score was 3-1 to Rangers. Geeb, let's get your thoughts first things foremost. How did you find the game?
Up and down, first half brilliant, probably the best we've played in the league, up there with St Johnstone definitely. Second half, especially after they scored, it was awful. It was terrible, we played really, really bad, and luckily the first half was enough for us to get the job done.
So talk to us about that goal. Where do you think we went wrong in order to concede? It was very quick, of course. Ryan Jack was brought on. Next thing I know, bang, a goal's gone in.
Well, it's similar to the goal against Livingston. It was a stupid free kick. We'll give a daft free kick away, give them an opportunity to put the ball into the box, and we'll be punished again. You know, same as against Livingston. So it's disappointing it's going for the same thing.
And what was it you told me whilst in the stadium about Stephen Gerrard and silly free kicks?
He said that after the game last week, that's what happens when you get away silly free kicks and it's happened again. So, something that we need to look at.
That's more of a positive though. In the first half, particularly as soon as we came out, we were at their throats.
this is a team that previously beat Celtic. Why is it that we give Celtic so much respect, laying off for 20 minutes, whereas with Hearts we're at them straight away?
So you need to ask the players that, man. I don't know. I don't know if it's a bit of a fear factor. A new squad that went to Park even were a bit scared. I really don't know. Only the players will know that. But if we come out and play like that against anybody, I'll probably be
I completely agree. I think at the start of the game, we played fantastic football that was just team movements. Hearts players, they didn't seem to have a problem impressing us, but when they did, they moved slightly out of position. We just threaded passes through. I think Alfredo Morelos had a key involvement in the start of the game. Towards the end, his touches were a bit off. Some of his passing was a bit atrocious, but of course you can forgive that. Thoroughly involved in the first 2 games. Now, man of the match, Ryan Kent. Is it crucial that we sign him at the end of the season?
If it's possible, I'm a massive fan. Definitely, I think that should be one of the priorities in the summer. If we can sign him, I would get it done.
I don't think there's been a game where he hasn't kept on improving. Last week we saw the very, very best of him, and I feel like that's continued through to this game. Hopefully he can bring that through in the next match against Celtic.
Hopefully, definitely. Hopefully he can just keep it going. You know, it's a lot of people were saying that the jury was kind of out with Ryan Kent. I've been a big fan of him for a long time, so I've been a fan of he joined.
I think at the very start of the game we scored our goal and then Hearts came back and they tried to reply. Alan McGregor again with some crucial saves. Whilst I love saying this, I love saying that Alan McGregor is a brilliant keeper, he's always saving our skin. At the same time, he's a keeper that's always saving us. Why is it that we have to present him with so many opportunities to do so? His face, like you said, was the same colour as his top towards the second half of the game. Talk to me a bit about Goldson's mistakes.
Maybe a wee bit sloppy in that. I thought the big boy up front for them was a handful. His physique and his power was a problem for us all game. I think that was how they go in when McGregor made one of the saves right at the start of the game. But both saves were crucial. One was right after we went 1-0 up. Another one with the right hand looked a quality save after that. But I'd need to see it again to know for sure exactly who was at fault.
That's something that I'd like to touch on as well. How are you going to be so big and powerful yet you're going to go down like a feather every single time you touch?
I'm sorry, I can't believe it wasn't booked.
The mistake I was more referring to was when you're at centre back, whether you like to play ball or not. Cameraman's giving me the middle finger. When you're at centre back, whether you like to play ball or not, you cannot, and I repeat, cannot run diagonally across your own defence when you've got the league's top scorer who's got pace and is faster than you chasing behind you. The ball is then lost, and luckily no goal came with it. But I do not want to see a centre back and someone that's got the pedigree really that Connor Goldson has, the Barclays Premier League experience. I don't want to see him making mistakes like that.
No, McGregor saved it there. I forgot about that one. I was thinking it was doing the first half. But I forgot about that one. Did McGregor drove in the dark again. So
I think Flanagan made some crucial interceptions. There wasn't a player for me today who got under 7.
So the first half performance, no. Second half, maybe it did pull a few of them down. I thought some were definitely shaky, but to be honest, I think a big factor in it in the last 20 minutes especially was tiredness. It's the exact same team that played on Thursday and they had a really, really hard shift on Thursday, so they were really, really tired towards the end of the game, which was probably a big factor in it as well. So.
And we have just taken down the team at the top of the leagues. As of yet, they were unbeaten this season. And how many goals have they conceded away? One. And they won every single away game. There we go.
So, that's it.
I think that's a positive that we really need to be looking into as well, because I think that will be overlooked. It will just be a Rangers 3 Hearts 1, but they're top of the league.
And I took 3-1 at the start of the game. But disappointing at half time. You're 3-0 up and then they go down to 10 men and it finishes 3-1. It's a disappointing end, but 3-1 at the start. I would have took a scrappy 1-0 as well, so 3-1 I'll take it. 3 points to the most, the most important thing, you know. So.
And what do you think the most important thing is that we need to take from that game into our next?
To be more ruthless. Right. At 3-0, we get out to 10 men and it should have, we had chances, it should have maybe finished 4 or 5. But we were only ruthless enough, we started playing a bit, they got a goal back and to be honest they could have got another one extra.
Goal back, yeah, you're right. As soon as they got that man sent off, they got a goal back. And they're number 5 by the way. They're number 5. How many times should he have been red carded?
I don't know, it was a boot.
He got a yellow, he got a yellow.
Booked, well, I don't know, I think his foul count must have been out of double digits, man.
He turned up and played rugby. So on the whole, I think the referee had a pretty shocking game, but if we were to talk about that, we'd just be speaking about it every single game, so let's leave it at that. Is there anything else that you'd like to add?
No, that's it. Pleased with the 3 points. First and foremost, you know, the second half performance could have been better, but it's been a good week for us with the results since then, so can't have too many complaints.
thanks very much for watching. Of course, half the video is probably going to be like tilting because that's what our cameraman's doing right now. But his name's Deck, and watch Religion of Sports if you're interested. Make sure that you subscribe to Geeb. He's so close to 1,000. What are you doing? That's it. Thanks very much.
Cheers.